Oh no, I had so many plans for her. I wanted her to have her own clothing brand and all. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Early Pleasantview. Today we meet another fan favorite, the Brooke family, who live over here. Brandi and Skip struggle to get their life together. It's not easy not having a steady income, but at the end of the day, they're happy and healthy. At least sometimes. Brandi is getting some strange nausea recently. Wonder what that could be. Here we have a good view on the outside of the trailer. The most notable difference, I think, is that we have a much bigger porch with a place to sit. As we come in, we have the kitchen on this side. On this wall, we have a couple of kids' drawings, most likely Dustin's. And I would like to highlight these mismatched chairs over here, which is something that definitely happens when you're on a tight budget. Yes, I speak from experience. We have a couple of kids' toys here on the floor and the living room or living corner over here. The bedroom of Brandi and her husband is mostly in red. And we have a sewing machine over here in this corner. Then we have the bathroom and, of course, Dustin's room. Now here on the outside we have this little pool with a ladder that could be removed for whatever reason. And right here next to the pool we have Skip Broke. Skip is a popularity sim with the lifetime one of becoming a Hall of Famer. Skip loves his wife Brandi, even though their relationship is not at 100. He has an okay relationship with his son, and he's friends with Bella Goth and Michael Bachelor. He also really hates Daniel Pleasant. Maybe that's because Daniel is also aspiring to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know, maybe they have some rivalry going on in their past. And it might also be a bit of foreshadowing because in vanilla Pleasantview, Daniel and Dustin really don't like each other. Skip is currently unemployed and his bio reads, "It was so hard to leave his family behind in Riverview, but he knows it was for the better. Here in Pleasantview there are more opportunities for professional swimmers." I think in canon Skip died of drowning, so this is a bit of potential foreshadowing. Skip's one true hobby is music and dance. His life seems to have been very happy so far. He got together with Brandi when they were still teenagers, and it seems that as soon as they grew up, they got married and moved in together. He also taught Dustin to walk and to talk. Skip's turn-ons are black hair and great cook. That sounds very much like Brandi. Next up we have Brandi, who is of course a family sim with the lifetime want of graduating 3 children from college. Brandi loves her husband about as much as he loves her. She's friends with Joe T. Newbie, we'll get to him in a moment, with Bella Goth, with Darren Dreamer, and with Dina Caliente. She also seems to dislike Tiffany Burp. Brandi also seems to have pretty good chemistry with a couple of guys in the neighborhood. Brandi is currently a drive-through clerk and she has a silver talent badge in sewing. No doubt everyone considers Brandi the nicest sim in town. Despite her simple kind of life, she wishes someday to design her own fancy clothing line. That's what that sewing machine in her bedroom was also hinting at. Brandi's life seems to have been mostly happy so far, except she has a negative memory of never going to college. That's a bit of a dream that was shattered for whatever reason, and that's probably why her lifetime want is to graduate 3 children from college, because she wants her children to reach the education that she never got. Brandi's parents, Bob and Betty, died right after Dustin was born, and her parents were, by the way, if you didn't know, the tutorial family in Sims 1. Brandi's turn-ons are blonde hair and creative. Lastly, here we have Dustin. Dustin doesn't seem to have any friends yet, not even his parents, but he knows Angela Pleasant and they seem to get along pretty well so far. Dustin goes to public school, of course, and currently he has a C-. That's not too great. Dustin can't help himself. He ends up in trouble wherever he goes, but luckily his cool dad always comes to help clean up the shenanigans. Dustin only has a couple of memories so far. Now, you may have noticed this guy over here. Now, who the hell is he? He is Joe T. Newby, and according to Brandi's family tree and her memories, he is her younger brother. It seems that Joe over here has come to hang out with Brandi for a bit. So now that we're done with the introductions, let's get to the gameplay. And the first thing I will do is I will change Brandi's makeup a little. Thanks to my default replacement, she has this really dark lipstick, and I think that doesn't really suit her, so let's remedy that. There we go. Now Brandi's makeup is a lot lighter and I think it suits her personality way better. Brandi seems to be okay with it. Okay, Dustin is on his way to school and it seems that Brandi and Skip are not wasting any time. They're right on their way to bed. While Brandi's brother is in the living room next door watching TV. That's right, watch the movie, Joe. There's nothing to hear from the room next door. Oh, it seems that they didn't get to do it after all because Brandi had to throw up. And I think we all know the reason why. Okay, apparently throwing up didn't impact her mood at all and Brandi is ready to get right back into it. Joe, how about you leave? Thank you, Joe. What a weirdo. Oh, I just noticed that Skip wants to be best friends with Dustin. I'm going to lock that in. That's sweet. Brandi wants to gain a creativity point, and she's going to do that by doing some sewing. She's going to make some beautiful large curtains. And thanks to a mod that I have, her using the sewing machine actually helps her with creativity. Skip wants to make a friend, and that's why he's spending a bit of time with his brother-in-law in the bathroom. And Skip got his wish, he made another friend. Skip, Brandi, and Dustin all want a puppy, but they currently have 322 simoleons. I don't think that's even enough to pay the fee. So sorry guys, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, we have been pulled over to Brandi over here, and I think we all know why. Yep. Brandi got her first baby bump. She's on maternity leave, so she doesn't have to go to her job for a couple of days. She needs to go and eat something. Brandi has eaten one sandwich, but it has not filled her up at all. So she's grabbing a second one. Dustin's grades are improving and he's now at a B+. That's great, Dustin. And let me guess, the boy he brought home is again Ricky Cormier. Seems like he's going to be everyone's friend. Dustin desperately needs a bit of fun, so he's now going to have a water balloon fight with Ricky. Brandi has finished her second sandwich and she's still not full. She will have to eat a third one. Oh look, at least Skip is cleaning up after his wife because he knows she has enough to do as it is. And by enough to do, I mean being pregnant. Now, after 3 sandwiches, Brandi is finally full. And I will send her to bed because otherwise she will faint. These two seem to be having a lot of fun with their water balloon fight. And now Dustin got his wish and he's friends with Ricky. Now he wants to ask for homework help. Oh, the phone is ringing. Hey Skip, is Brandi available to talk? No, she's not. She's half dead, to be honest, because she's very pregnant. Sorry, Darren. Skip has been spending some time with Joe over here, and now he wants to help Dustin with homework. That's really sweet. Hey Dad, can you help me with my homework? Oh, Brandi has woken up. And it's time for her third baby bump. Just a couple more hours until her child is born, because I have a mod that makes pregnancy only 18 hours long. And now Dustin has learned how to do his homework. Very nice. Now Dustin can eat some chips before going to bed. Okay, Joe, it's past 9 p.m. now, and I think you can go home for today. Skip can go to bed as well. Now, Dustin, be a good kid and go to bed even though your parents are already sleeping. Oh, it's 2 a.m. and Brandi is waking up. Does that mean what I think it means? Yes! Skip, wake up! Your child is being born. You have to freak out next to Brandi. And there is Brandi's second child. It's a girl! This has thrown me for a loop because I was expecting a boy and I was going to name him Bo, of course, but wow, now I need a name. Wait a second. Okay, I have decided to keep the first letter, the B in Bo, and instead I'm going to name this little girl Bonnie. Bonnie Broke. Oh my god! Oh no! Holy. I have a mod that makes it possible for Sims to die while giving birth, and it has never happened before. I was actually already kind of assuming that maybe it didn't work, maybe it conflicted with something else. Okay, don't say there's no drama in this Let's Play, because holy cow! Now Skip has to watch his wife die right after she gave birth to little Bonnie. Oh my goodness. No! No, Brandi! Oh no, I had so many plans for her. I wanted her to have her own clothing brand and all. Okay, Skip is leaving the room because he cannot bear to witness this. Oh no, Brandi! Okay, and this little girl's first memory is that her mom died. Rest in peace, Brandi. Rest in peace. Okay, Skip. Now, please take care of your little daughter. Oh, good grief. Skip is a widower now. Hello, little girl. Poor Dustin, he's now without a mom. Let's feed our little Bonnie girl. Brandi died so she could live. Oh, Dustin woke up in the middle of the night to cry because his mom is dead. I don't really know what else to say, guys. This is so incredibly sad. Sleep well, little Bonnie. It's time for Skip to make some breakfast. He's now a single father of Dustin and Bonnie. I've put Brandi's ashes on the nightstand here, so Skip can tell her good night every evening. These two are having breakfast together and probably talking about what happened, and it made Skip cry yet again. Oh, little Bonnie is crying. We will have to take care of her. Okay, Dustin, you have to go to school now, despite everything. I will end this video here. I really did not think this first episode with the Broke family would be this sad, but here we are, I guess. Now, despite all of that, we here at Tea and Cinnamon wish you a wonderful day. We encourage you to take good care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.